Hello,
Hello,
what's your name?
my name is Areli Ayala. What would be your name?
Oh, my name is Marco. Nice to meet you, Eli.
It's really nice to meet you too, Marco.
How old are you?
I am 21 years old. My birthday was on March 26th. How about you? How old are you?
I am 20 years old too, and my birthday was on May 15th, recently. Well, yeah, recently.
May 15th. Recently too. Okay.
Okay, where do you live?
I live in Gainesville, Georgia, but I'm currently in Mexico visiting some family.
Nice. Where did you born?
I can't really hear you. Can you
Where
repeat the
did you
question,
born?
please? I was actually born in Gainesville, Georgia, and I moved here to Mexico when I was 10. And then I went to school here till I was 17. And then I moved back to Gainesville, Georgia.
Where do you like more? Here in Mexico or in USA?
Um, it's a bit different. My family's still here, so I do miss Mexico because my family is here. But I feel like I have more opportunities in the United States, so I take advantage of those. But they're both wonderful countries.
Um, what about the food? What food do you prefer?
Mexico,
Oh, excellent,
Mexico. That's
excellent, excellent.
a no-brainer. Yes, the tacos in the United States, they're really big for some reason, and they don't have what you call trompo
Yeah,
or pastor.
oh,
They do not have that, and I love tacos de pastor.
only in Mexico.
Best in Mexico, yes, the best.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, it's cutting in and out again. I couldn't hear what you said.
Good decision. Can you hear me
Hello?
now? Can you hear me?
It's cutting in and out. I can't really hear you. I hear parts. Okay, yes, I can hear you now.
What else? Um, what about the weather? What, which weather do you prefer?
Well, the place I am from, which is Georgia, we have very humid weather. So when it's the summertime, it feels really, really hot. And I've noticed that here in Mexico, it has very dry weather. However, right now, when I'm here in Mexico, I notice that it's a raining season, so it's been raining a lot, and I'm more of a sunny type of day type of person. And
Okay, okay.
then in the United States, where I'm from, during the winter time, it actually snows, and I've never seen snow here in Mexico, which is pretty cool. If you ever get to go to the United States or go somewhere where it snows, you would have a lot of fun.
Perfect, perfect. Um, what other question? Okay, this is the topic that everybody is talking about. How is
Mhm.
the pandemic there in USA?
Well, Georgia is actually a very controversial state. It's one of the states from the South, so we have a lot of people that don't really even believe in the pandemic, which is kind of dumb. Um, of, of course, at first it was very much enforced. to wear masks and all that, but that did not really last long. Um, there's even schools that are still open, and they
Really?
say that they cannot make. Yes, there's schools that are open, and
Oh,
they say that we can't force students to wear masks, and everything's been like liberated. Like the clubs are open, everything, every restaurant's open, and recently, ever since a lot of people started getting the vaccine, it's not even necessary to wear masks in most places anymore, which I think is
really?
still good. Yes, it's really bad. It's kind of weird
Sorry.
when I came here and I see people walk down like the road with a mask on because I'm kind of used to not seeing that anymore.
So it is almost controlled, or do you think it?
It's not even that. It's just people have really stopped caring over there. There are so many people when masks were being enforced, they were still refused to it. There were people that would call the police saying they were being discriminated because they did not want to wear a mask. It's just a lot of especially white people that I've noticed, like they're very firm believers of like no to the vaccine, no to wearing masks because they believe it's like an oppression to them, and it's just ridiculous to me.
Okay. So where do you think that is worse now? Here in Mexico or in USA?
I think the United States has more cases of COVID. However, our health system is a bit more prepared than
Well, because in
here.
USA there are more tests, right?
Yes, I actually been tested about 5 times for free. I believe
Really?
somebody told me here that it's like, yes, my insurance covers it. And there's a lot of places that do it for free too. The vaccine is also free. And I heard, because when I have to go back to Mexico, I need to get a COVID test. The United States has that requirement that when you're entering the country, you have to have a recent COVID test. And somebody told me that they're like 1,000 pesos, which to me is really not that bad. But I know that not that many people have the sources to pay for a COVID test. And in the US, it's mainly free.
All tests are free in USA.
For COVID testing, yes, there are some locations that do charge for it, and it is up to $270. Um, but most places do offer free COVID vaccine, and we have our health insurance if you have a job, which usually covers the COVID vaccine I mean the COVID test as well.
That difference between this world and third world.
Well, yes, but then again, the health system in the United States is not really the best. And if you don't have a job, you really don't have insurance, so you would have to pay the 270. And a doctor's visit with insurance is about $50. I went to the doctor recently. My dad's sick, and I believe they charged him like 40 pesos just for the consult, which is like not even $2 or about $2. And over there again, it's $50 just to go to the doctor, aside from any medication that you're to be prescribed.
Okay, okay. So where do you go? Do you meet somebody that has been sick of COVID?
Yes, I've had several friends that have gotten sick of COVID, and they'll tell me, obviously, um, and then I go get tested just to make sure that I'm safe or if I have the disease as well. Most of them, I believe, they lose like their ability to taste, and they just get like a high fever and a cough. But I have known people as well that have family members that passed away due to COVID, so it is a very sad subject.
Recently, I have seen that in USA there are more people in stadiums, theaters. There's no mask necessary, but I think it was because are more people mm, vacuumed or
Vaccinated, yeah.
vaccinated. Yes.
Yes, a lot of people have been vaccinated and they do go out, but there are just some people that like don't trust the government and they believe like the vaccine is a hoax. Know people that like have tried to get, because over there when you get vaccinated they give you a card and it fills in like the day you got your vaccine and all of that. There's some people that know people that sell fake ones just because they do not want to get the vaccine. It's not, you're not obligated to get it, but a lot of places do require you to have it. I haven't gotten the vaccine yet and I was able to come to Mexico. But my parents have been vaccinated here, so I feel like they are safe. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of people that are just like so anti getting the vaccine. They don't even believe COVID's a real thing. It's just, there's a lot of people that are like that, at least in the state I am from, which is a very, very conservative state as well. It was one of those states, well, colonies back in the time that was in favor of slavery. So we do have a lot of controversial and a lot of conservative people. I believe my state, during the elections of 2016 was actually like a red state, which was the Trump supporting state. This year, well, these past elections, it was Democrat state, but it was like very, very close. There's a lot of racism also in the state I'm from.
Okay. When do you think that USA can have a totally normal life? Because it is, as you can tell me, it has almost a total normal life. But when do you think that it's going to be a total normal life? Like
Honestly,
before pandemic?
like before pandemic, well, they're acting like if it's now. I'm like I stated earlier, a lot of the clubs are open. There are a few restrict, but almost everything's being levitated, like taken away from. But it's still, a lot of people have the disease. I just feel like people are learning to live with it as if it's a normal thing, which I personally don't think that's how it should be. There's a lot of people that can die from COVID. It is a very serious disease. Um, but yeah, most people are living like it's a normal life now, and they're going out. They don't wear masks. It's just, I feel like people are just acting like it's okay to act like it's back to normal when it's really not. But it was crazy when COVID first started.
Yes.
I
I know
remember
the.
there was no toilet paper. Any store, a lot of people
Really?
were buying. Yes, there
The
was
toilet
no
paper
toilet
ends
paper.
there. Okay.
It just, people thought that all the stores were going to close, so people went and they bought a lot of stuff they did not even need. um Especially like disinfecting products, cleaning products. um the aisles were empty at Walmart, Sam's Club, any store. Even the small local stores were completely out of anything. I remember one time I had to go to 10 different stores until I found like the smallest roll of toilet paper, like a little packet.
No, so I remember too when the pandemic began. It was
Hmm.
sincerely
Crazy.
I was panic. I have panic.
Hmm.
I think almost all the world have panic on the begin, but now I think everybody knows what have to do to be held. But as you
Hmm.
say, there are a lot of people that don't believe in the pandemic, don't, and people that don't want to vacuum. That's that that I think that's a problem to finish the pandemic. People that don't believe and
Yes.
people that don't want to.
Yeah,
Okay, I hope.
especially I'm not sure if you're aware of the social media, TikTok. There are people that make TikToks about how the government's forcing them to like get the vaccine and how they rather die. And it's just some people, I don't know why they think that way, but there are a lot of people that just believe like the government's playing a trick on them and that this isn't real, and it's just chaotic.
How much time were the schools closed in USA?
Um, well, I was in college at the time, and I believe it was March 2020 until the end. And then once the next school year started, which is in August, they had the option to do online schools. And I know the college I went to, they had the option that you could go, it was online, and then just one day you had to go to the school um, to get like a class, like a live class.
On
Um,
August 2020?
but I know this past school year, it was just up to you if you wanted to go or if you wanted to do online.
When on August 2020 was this option?
Yes, a lot of that school year, they started opening
Oh,
up. I believe like December-ish. I can't really remember. Because I didn't go to school that semester because my school was doing mainly online, and then just that one class during the week, and really did not enjoy that, so I stopped going to school during the pandemic. So I'm not really sure, but I know my cousins that are in middle school and elementary, they go to school and they ride the bus and they wear masks in school, but they do say how they're not really obligated to wear it, and teachers don't even pursue the kids to do so.
let's change a little of topic. Let's let
All
COVID
right.
out. Um, have you visited another country?
Have I been what? I'm sorry.
Have you ever been in another country?
No, I've only visited the United States and Mexico.
Which
Have
do
you?
you like to visit? No, only Mexico.
Oh, no, just Mexico. I would love to go to Greece. I would actually like to explore all of Mexico first. Like all the pueblos mágicos. I would love to visit all that. I really want to go to Tulum. I heard it's beautiful. So I just want to know a bit more of Mexico first because my parents are here and it's a really beautiful country. But I would love to go to Greece as well, and I would love to go to Japan just to know what it is to be in Japan.
That's a good idea. What else? Um, what do you study?
Right now I'm in an associate's degree, which is a 2-year degree. Um, I had to start school a bit later due to personal issues back in the US. Um, but my main focus is trying to get into biomedical engineering. What about you? What is your major?
I'm studying aeronautic engineering in Instituto Politécnico
I'm
Nacional.
sorry, it cut out again. I couldn't hear what you said.
Sorry. I am studying aeronautic engineering in Instituto Politécnico Nacional,
Okay.
and it's hard, but
Wow, okay.
I love
I bet it is. It sounds hard.
the, the career.
That's what made you go to that major? What made you choose that?
Um, Design and build airplanes, basically.
Oh, okay. That's really
I
cool.
want to I want to become a pilot after the ending the career. So,
Mhm.
but I don't know. Now I'm concentrated in that's
And
my
getting
goal.
through school.
Yes,
Yeah.
my toxic school.
No, no, I want to get into biomedical engineering, help design medical equipment, especially prostates. But I don't really think I'm the kind of person that wants to work for life. I kind of want to own different properties, rent out properties. That way I don't have to work my entire life. But we're young. We still have time to figure it out, you know?
Yeah. Yes. What else? What else? What else?
Is your school by semesters?
Yes, it is 8 semesters.
8
and
semesters.
I am
How many have you
in.
done so far?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
What semester are you in?
I'm in
Yeah.
fifth fifth semester.
Oh my gosh, you're almost there. A year and
Almost.
a half. And you're Are you
Um,
excited?
yeah.
That's good. I'm proud of you.
It makes me cry, but I love it. I love it.
It's like that, you know? Um, so how's school been here in Mexico? Are you doing online still? I think so.
All school, almost all schools are closed, and it's
Hmm.
you can decide if you go or if you stay online. But in my school, maybe for the next semester, you can choose. But now it's only online for everybody.
Okay, okay, okay.
If the school makes me,
Alrighty, that's cool.
if the school makes me choose, I will choose go to
Hmm.
class.
I bet I did online school for a little bit and I did not like it at all. It was just terrible. I didn't like it. I didn't like the experience of it.
But let's see what happened in the future. So, last question. Can I
Mhm.
visit you in the future in USA?
Of course. Oh my God. You can just fly your plane, just land in my house.
That's
Yes.
my favorite
That would be
answer.
cool. And bring Yes, of course. I'm still in Mexico, so if you ever want to hang out, we were friends back in high school. So yeah.
Let's let's wait on the pandemic be more quickly in Mexico.
True.
Someday,
True.
someday,
Yeah.
someday. Well,
Someday,
uh,
yes, once everything's cleared out.
well, thank you very much for your time, and
Of course.
it
Anything.
was a pleasure to talk with you.
It was good talking to you too, catching up.
Okay, see you later.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
Marco.